In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to access your ClickUp calendar. By the end, you'll not only know where to find your calendar, but also how to set start and due dates, add precise times, mark priorities like urgent, make a task recur, and save everything cleanly so your schedule stays organized and useful. First, let's get you into the calendar. From your ClickUp workspace, look over to your navigation where you see your spaces and views. Your calendar lives right there among your team's views. Easy to spot. When you see calendar, go ahead and open it. This brings up a clear timeline of your work so you can visualize what's coming up. If you're new to it, think of this calendar as a layer on top of your tasks. You're not creating something totally separate. You're adding dates and times to the work you already plan to do, so everything appears exactly when it should. Once you're inside, start by picking your dates. If you're managing an existing task, open it from the calendar and add the dates you want. If you're planning something new, add the task in the spot you need and set its dates right away. As you adjust dates, notice that tasks will slot into the right place on your calendar view. This is a great way to quickly map out a week or a month. You're translating intentions into a schedule you can actually follow. There's quite a bit you can do inside this calendar, and it all builds on these basics. You can refine tasks directly from the calendar without jumping to another screen. This is especially handy when you're planning sprints or prepping for a busy weekend. Small, consistent updates, like setting priorities or start times, will make your calendar more accurate and your day easier to manage. Let's add a priority next. Open the task on your calendar and choose the priority that matches its urgency. In this case, select urgent. Marking a task as urgent helps it stand out and signals that it needs attention first. If your team filters or sorts by priority, this small step ensures the task gets noticed and handled at the right time. Now let's set a start date. Use the date picker and choose a quick option to speed things up. Select this weekend. Quick picks are perfect when you already know the general time frame and want to avoid clicking through individual days. As soon as you apply that start date, you'll see the task anchor to the calendar at the beginning of the selected period. Next, add a specific start time so the task doesn't just float somewhere on that day. Choose 9:30 p.m. for the start time. Getting specific with times helps you plan workloads, avoid overlaps, and create a day that's realistically paced. If you prefer morning blocks or late night sessions, put those preferences right into the time field so your calendar reflects how you actually work. With the start set, let's add a due date to close the loop. Open the due date field and pick the day you want the task to be finished. Select the 8 on the calendar grid. That pins the task's end on a clear date and adds structure to your workflow. Due dates are critical for tracking progress and for any automations or dashboards that rely on deadlines. Add a due time as well so your end point is just as clear as your start. In the time picker, select 9:15 p.m. and when prompted, confirm 9:15 p.m. again to finalize it. Now your task has a precise window, from the 9:30 p.m. start to a 9:15 p.m. due time on the date you selected. If those times don't align with your usual working hours, adjust them so your schedule stays realistic. The goal is to create a calendar that nudges you at the right moments, not one that you constantly have to renegotiate. If this is a task you do regularly, make it recurring so you don't have to recreate it each time. Open the recurrent settings and choose Set Recurring. Pick the pattern that matches your routine, whether it's every week, every month,